ètò tó máa dùn mọ́.
lórí ládùn ètò tó máa dùn.
Ikú tó máa ń pa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó ní àṣìlò oògùn. Tí ẹlòmíì tó bá ti rí pé nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú àgọ́ ara wọn, dípò kó lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn, òun á ṣàtì ní ó yá ẹ fún mi lélẹ̀ ẹ fún mi lélẹ̀, wọ́n á tó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ fún, ó lè tó bí 20 àdásẹ́nu á lò, ìyẹn nǹkan. Àwọn oògùn míì wà tó jẹ́ wípé kì í ṣe oògùn tó yẹ ká máa lò, oògùn bí olóró ni wọ́n. Àwọn oògùn tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti ìjọba ti ní pé kó má wọ ilé kó má wọ ìlú, tí wọ́n ti ní kó má tiẹ̀ jáde wá sórílẹ̀-èdè tó ṣe wọ́n smuggle ẹ̀ wọlé ni. Àwa náà tún wá lọ máa rà á. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa náà ńkọ́, àwọn ilé ìtọ́ máa ní wọ́n ń lò kí ọpọlọ wọn kó ṣiṣẹ́, ó dẹ̀ máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ òdì ní ọpọlọ ni drug abuse. Àwa ní àwọn àjọ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn náà wò pé iṣẹ́ tiwọn ni láti monitor àwọn oògùn bí wọ́n ṣe ń báwọn oògùn ṣe ń wọlé sí ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa, tí ó fi jẹ́ pé àṣìlò oògùn kò ní wọ́pọ̀. Àwọn yẹn ni National Association of Nigerian Drugs Monitoring wọ́n wá ṣe ìbẹ̀wò sí ìlú Èkó láti wo báwo la ṣe lè ṣe àfọ̀mọ́ àwọn tó ń ta àwọn oògùn tí kò yẹ kán tà. National Association of Nigerian Drugs Monitoring visit to Lagos State on sanitization on drug abuse and selling of fake drugs. Àwa náà wá ní eléyìí nǹkan tó yẹ ká fi tó ara iṣẹ́ wa ni, ẹ̀yin náà ti mọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká wo díẹ̀ lára nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
We're here in Lagos State to ascertain what they are doing and the level of bad drugs in the market and why they should do that. We're here to correct some wrongs and call them to order.
We are moving around the country to sensitize people, educating them the issue of drug abuse and illicit drugs. You know, drug abuse is a fight that we all need to join hands together and make sure that we win the fight. One person cannot do it alone. Both NDLEA, NAFDAC, police, NANDRUM, even community schools can join hands together in addressing the issue of drug abuse. The most important thing is to sanitize people and to educate them the dangers of drug abuse and illicit drugs for them to desist taking such drugs. So that's the same thing we are here for, to sanitize the market and tell them the dangers of illicit drug and drug abuse.
They've been hearing Idumota. To some people, it's like a ghost island. So now that the executive secretary has been here, she has seen things for herself. She has gone around and seen the operations, and that will make her to write a proper report to the National Assembly. All the government agencies that are involved, there should be serious dedication. The way they have arrested some illicit drugs at Ikorodu, how it had been followed up by all our country, and the destruction is done.
But the major area that NDLEA is concerned here is public enlightenment. Because most of the drugs we see today in the market, over-the-counter drugs, can be bought from the chemist, the pharmacy, and those drugs are meant to heal diseases and infirmities. But when these drugs are abused, it is called drug abuse. So NDLEA is against it. General Buba Marwa, retired, is fighting against drug abuse. It is called WADA, that is War Against Drug Abuse in Lagos State. The target is still the youths from the ages of between 18 and 35. Yes, it's reducing, but the problem in drug abuse prevention of today is because there are other routes that Nigerian youths are using today. These drugs cannot be easily identified because there are a mixture of drugs. So while NDLEA is fighting these drugs in our society, you find out that these youths are still looking for other routes, other means. They mix different concoctions that we cannot even identify. That is the main challenge NDLEA is facing in drug war today.
Their coming is to have an interactive meeting with us in order to sanitize our business environment, which is more important to us. And as you can see, Idumota, people has been labeling us with bad names, give us several names, which is not what we are. I think in Nigeria today, the only area you will go and get the best pharmaceutical product, I must be sincere to you, is Idumota. NAFDAC can testify to this. Here we don't compromise. Here we make sure we do the needful. And the issue of illicit drugs are not being tolerated here. We don't tolerate it, and we don't allow people to trade on it or to sell it. When you talk of something like tramadol, some years ago, tramadol used to be OTC product, over-the-counter product. Belenin that can no longer be sold, that is outrightly bound today, used to be OTC product. Some people actually started taking codeine, not even in Lagos State, not even in Western Nigeria. And today, the same Western Nigeria and other places are being crucified because of the sin of some other people. Some people will use tramadol, which is meant for pain, and then take one full packet at a time. But to me, I'm saying that if you investigate and see that the norms has been done, that is, you go through the normal process. Why are you seizing it? Why are you confiscating it? Pharmacists are allowed to sell those drugs. I want to use this opportunity to appeal. If they caught anybody today with pentazocine, even if he's a professional, even if he's a pharmacist, they would drag that person. Is it right? A pharmacist still have right to dispense pentazocine, even or some other illicit drugs, which are not outrightly banned, being allowed to be sold by NAFDAC.
Lórí ládùn, lórí ládùn, ètò tó mọ́.